Sharp blades and bulletproof mindsets. What Teddy Roosevelt can teach you about chainsaw safety. Produced by the Landscape Company of Virginia Beach and recorded inside TLC Studios. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Tillman Heuer, and I'm the owner of the Landscape Company here in Virginia Beach. I've spent my career in the field, running crews, fixing equipment, building jobs from the ground up, and learning lessons the hard way. I've seen what happens when safety works and when it doesn't. That's why I started this podcast, to bring real job site experience, real stories, and real lessons to the blue-collar workforce. We're not just talking textbook safety here. We're talking about what keeps us all coming home in one piece. So grab your coffee and let's get to it. This episode of Safety First, Coffee Second is brought to you by the Landscape Company of Virginia Beach, proud supporters of blue-collar professionals and the people who keep our cities moving. We're recording right here inside TLC Studios, where we turn real job site stories into lessons that make the industry safer and stronger. Good morning, crew. Let me tell you about the day that I thought I was tougher than my PPE. I was running this here Echo Timberwolf chainsaw. No chaps on, no worries. I had done it 100 times, and then the chainsaw jumped, came back at me, right into my shin. 60 stitches, inside and out, and 2 days in the hospital. Man, explaining that to my crew was not my proudest safety meeting. So why do I start with that story? Because every single one of us thinks it won't happen until it eventually does. And here's the truth. Chainsaws can make quick work of cutting a limb off a tree or a part off your body. The right PPE, like chainsaw chaps, could have made that a non-story. Instead of stitches, it would have just been another Friday on the schedule and a date night with my wife. And that brings me to one of my heroes, Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy, he was just built different. He was a cowboy, soldier, and a president. The guy once got shot while giving a speech and finished it before going to the hospital. They just don't build him like that no more. But here's what mattered. He prepared. He trained, packed the right gear, and when the moment came, he was ready. By the way, have any of y'all ever seen the movie Night at the Museum? That's one of my favorites. Old Ben Stiller and Teddy Roosevelt outdid themselves in that one. That's exactly why PPE and pre-checks are for us and not for show, but to help keep us in the fight. Here's a quick rundown of steps we can all take before firing up a saw. Refueling. Make sure the correct fuel is used. Always refuel a safe distance away from sparks, flames, or anything that can ignite. Let the engine muffler and every hot part cool down first, and yeah, no smoking. Inspection. Before every cut, look over your saw. Inspect for loose nuts, bolts, and check if there's any leaks around the fuel, oil, or chain lube caps. Set your chain tension right and follow what the manufacturer says. Fill the chain lube reservoir. Make sure the muffler's intact and not damaged. Double check that your tip guard's on and your chain brake works like it should. Looking at this old Timberwolf, I'd say this chain is a little loose. I'll get it back there to the boys in the shop. They'll get it fired up right. PPE. You need to suit up. Safety glasses or goggles, snug fit gloves, ear protection, a hard hat, safety boots, and especially leg and arm protection. That would have went a long way with me. I would not have the scar. But hey, that's for a conversation on another day. Starting the saw. Always start it on the ground or on a stable surface. Never drop start. Not doing that. I'm not trying to do that dance. Not doing the drop start dance. Cutting technique. Keep a balanced stance. Use both hands and always be ready for the kickback. Release that throttle when you're not cutting. Positioning. Never cut overhead or anywhere else that material could fall on you or anyone else. We're not trying to hurt any customers or any coworkers. Keep that head on a swivel. You have a dangerous machine in your hands. Take responsibility for it. Those steps might sound basic, but skipping even one can cost you more than time. And trust me, I've got the scar to back it up. Warning, you are about to see some graphic images. This show is produced and sponsored by the Landscape Company of Virginia Beach, supporting safe, professional, and reliable work all across Hampton Roads. If you'd like to help keep this show going, or if your business wants to reach crews and companies across the trades, we're currently partnering with select sponsors who believe in supporting safety and blue-collar excellence. Reach out to us through the Landscape Company's website or social pages to learn more about joining the team. So before you grab a chainsaw today, think like Teddy Roosevelt. Prepare, gear up, and lead by example. If something in that list helps you or the crew, pass it on. And if you've got a tip or lesson learned the hard way, please share it. That's how we all keep each other sharp. All right, crew, let's wrap this one up. Safe crews are strong crews. I want you guys to go out there, tackle your jobs today, and be safe. Come back for the show tomorrow. Let's tune in and learn something else. If you would like to watch Safety First, Coffee Second from inside the TLC studio, please follow us on YouTube at TLC-VB. If you're currently listening on Spotify, please hit that like and subscribe button. See you guys tomorrow. Bring the coffee.